Good morning, and thank you for being here for the monthly update of the Hedge Investment and Credit Fund for the month of November. November was a positive month. We were up around 40 basis points. We had a large gain on our macro position on the long duration, especially in Europe. We were up around 2% across the macro position in there. And some of the benefits actually came also from Argentina after the market started liking the moderation in Milei's stance towards the government formation. We had unfortunately losses on our special situation book. Corre was one, is energy storage solution, which we think is instrumental and essential for energy transition, because no matter how many renewable installed capacity we can have, we do need the storage solution to make that feasible. So basically we need to upgrade entirely the grid on top of the actual source of energy. And we think Europe will be quite supportive of such solutions. So it's a position where we lost around 70 basis points, but we kept. Another surprise was Dish, where we lost around 50 basis points. We had reduced the position considerably ahead of the earnings, but the earnings were quite disappointing, which in a way should accelerate the refinancing of the company. That's a big positive catalyst we see ahead, where the majority shareholder now will have to accept a meaningful dilution to make the company sustainable. So we reduced the position, we kept a small position, we may be looking to add a little bit as it stabilizes around 40 cents on the dollar. We reduced substantially the long duration stance of the book, because we thought, and we still think, the PMI actually has shown quite a bit of resilience in the last few weeks, and inflation as well seems to be stabilizing. So that also in the overall picture, where the long end is not a break anymore for the economies, because the financial condition have loosened up again, then should persuade central bankers to be quite vocal on the hawkish stance still, both the US and Europe, and obviously with the potential surprise effect coming from Japan. Overall, we still think demand and supply is going to be quite heavy. Government deficit is going to be quite buoyant, to say the least. And so because of that, we decided that the rally duration has gone quite a long way, and we thought it was the right thing to take off some chips off the table, with the idea obviously to restart. Our view is to eventually into mid-2024 we will start seeing some pretty strong signs of recession and even deflation coming from China, and that is before the wave that we will see unleashed by AI deployment, especially in all the startups and new companies and new ventures that have been funded over the last few years. In the special situation book, on the macro side, we really like Argentina. We think Argentina has gone from being priced for like a complete disaster to actually start pricing a decent moderation and move towards a center from Milei. Similarly on TI, on the corporate side, we like the position. We think Vivendi is probably liking what was happening with the government, and the only option for them to really propose a different plan is some sort of aggressive or not particularly aggressive takeover of the company, i.e. either in a confrontational way with the government or in sympathy with the government. But that we will see. We still think the company is incredibly undervalued and is a very levered company, so with rates going down, it will benefit from the overall beta of the market. Thank you.